Woo, woo! Hey, hey! Welcome to the shop, folks. Picked a good time to stop by. I'm gonna tell you what, old man Winter is on his way, and he ain't waiting on you. I got a little old pressure washer here. I want to get it winterized up and get it put away. We'll be ready to use it next spring. Hey, I'm gonna show you step by step how I put this type washer away. And I don't care if it's a horizontal shaft, a vertical shaft, a homeowner unit, a commercial unit. This applies to all of them. So, hey, stick with us. We'll get into it. Meantime, take a minute. Check Tom Dobie Mower Repair out. Check his series out on the Krusty Krab he's been working on. He got some good stuff. You gonna wanna see it. Let's get into winterizing this here pressure washer. Let's start with this end. Our engine. First thing I did is I ran it as low as I was going to for the season. I have drained this tank. I have run this carburetor in the off position until it's out of fuel. I feel as though this engine is serviced up for wintertime. The next thing we want to do is we want to concentrate on guns and our hoses. What I like to do is I first like to make sure there's no water in them. So I'll take a little air, make sure that nozzle's pointing away. I think I already drained it. I got a little water blowing out of it, not a lot. Went ahead and emptied that. Silicone spray. These rubber O-rings inside here, they do not like oil. They do not like WD-40. So don't bother putting WD-40 on these type connectors or anything with rubber in it. A quick little shot of silicone. Try and hit those balls in there that lock it in. And put a little shot on that O-ring. Now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bring that hose around. I want to keep it somewhat neat, but I want to bring it around and connect the two ends. Why? Is it to keep water in? Is it to keep water out? No, it's to keep a critter out of it. I don't want a spider building a nest in this hose or some bug at some point or hang it up and come back and find that the doggone dirt dauber done built a nest in it. He's not getting in there now. At this point, I'm done with the hose. I want to address my gun and my wand and my fitting where my tip goes. This gun is nothing more than a valve, open, closed. I'm gonna open the valve by pulling the trigger. I'm gonna give it a nice little shot of air. I see a little bit of moisture come out the other end. Now there's seals and O-rings inside this gun. Shoot a little shot of silicone in there, open the valve, give it a shot and let it pass through that little valve inside, that little valve up in here. That's all I'm looking to do is get a little bit of lubricant on it. Let's get us a nice little shot in the end where the tip goes, and then I'm going to show you what I do. That's a quarter quick coupler by a quarter pot thread. Now I'm going to take a quarter plug. I'm just going to thread it into the end of it. Same thing. I'm going to stick it in the end of this gun where the tip normally goes for one thing only. Keep critters out. I'm going to do the same thing on the gun end. Where the hose normally hooks up, I've made a quick coupler and just put a plug in the end of it. At this point, our accessories, our gun, our hose, they're serviced up. They've been put away. We're done with it. Now it's time to concentrate on this pump. I want to address this nipple right here. Little 1/4-inch nipple. What that is, that's a chemical injector on this small pump. Me personally, I don't use these. I usually just apply my chemicals, but I don't want anything getting in there. And there's an O-ring, a spring, and a ball in here. So once again, silicone. just something to keep that lubricated up and keep that rubber conditioned. Just a little squirt, and I'm not going to do anything other than I've taken a piece of tubing and I've put a bolt in the end of it. All I want to do, put that on there, and it's one job, is to keep creepy crawlies out of my pump. I want to winterize this pump. This section here holds water. I'm going to use automotive antifreeze. And you can use either antifreeze or you can buy the little can of pump conditioner with antifreeze in it. And it's a small aerosol can that screws onto this inlet, and you mash the button on the aerosol and foam will come out. I'm gonna need a length of garden hose. And all I wanna do is screw it into where my garden hose would hook up to this pressure washer. Let's mix this up a batch of antifreeze. It's not gonna take much. I got me a little old measuring cup, and I'm not gonna use this side, I'm gonna use this side. I'm just gonna put 4 ounces of antifreeze and 4 more ounces of water. That gives me a 50-50 mix, and that should be more than enough. So I'm at 4 ounces of antifreeze. Let's add 4 ounces of water to it. That ought to be more than enough to do this pump. Give them a little splash around. Same thing, my outlet fitting on my pump, I'm gonna give it a mist of silicone. It don't take much. And I have made up another plug to go in the outlet side of that pump. Let's take our my funnel. It ain't your funnel, that funnel don't fit. Let me get another funnel. Here, funnel. Come here. You look like you'll do just fine. Got me a more better funnel. I'm gonna take my hose. Once you get it set up like this, make sure you've got you a zip tie handy, because the next thing we're gonna do is tie this off. I have my mix 50-50 straight antifreeze and water. Let's see. There we go. Got to run on down. I want to turn this engine through a few revolutions and take what fluid is here at the entry of this pump, at the inlet side. I want to force it through all my inlet valves, and then I want it to come through the outlet valves and the regulator. I want to get some flow out of my outlet. All right. I'm not really trying to house all that fluid in here. But what I'm gonna do, I know I've pushed it through these cylinders. I'm simply gonna remove my funnel. I'm gonna double my hose over, put this zip tie on it, and leave it hooked up. That way when I take it off and I'm ready to use it, well, once again, no critter has made a home in this inlet valve. So while we're at it, why not go ahead and make up a plug? We know we got a little shot of silicone here. Add a little more, flush that fluid through it. Put that plug in there. Bang. No creepy crawly getting in my pump. All right. Well, I got one thing left to do. That's just gonna wipe it down, clean it up a little bit, degrease it. Hope this helps you out. Wintertime, will wreak havoc on your pressure washer pump. Take a few little steps now before it's too late. I hope these points help you out. If you found this video useful in any way, I sure would appreciate a thumbs up. If you'd like to see more content like this, hit that subscribe button. Hey, till then, y'all take care. I got to go.